if you happen to be a person who have noticed consistently that, over an extended period of time, you are not making any considerable growth. Now, we are not saying this is different from gathering momentum. If you are gathering momentum, that's a different thing. But you've gathered enough momentum, but the growth is not forth happening. One of the things that you need to really check at that particular time is your environment, the people who are around you. Are they people that actually pouring into you, or they are draining you? And if there are people who are pouring into you, what are they pouring into you? Because what they actually pour into you determine if it will actually lead to your growth or it will not lead to your growth. If you are pouring, let me use a case study, an example. Let me give a descriptive example. If you are pouring a herbicide into a pond that is used to rear herbs, no matter how good the species of those herbs are, those herbs will gradually die off based on the fact that you are pouring herbicides into the pond that they are being groomed, or that they are being nurtured. So the same thing is the human. If you happen to be, you're having people who are pouring into you, and what these people are pouring into you is not what can make you grow, or they are not the things that can lead to your growth or that can lead to your advancement. It's every tendency that there is need for you to actually either let go of these people or you move out of such environment. If you do not, there is no way you can actually grow. You understand? You see, one of these days I came back from a particular place. Before I went for that particular place, I took my bath, properly. In fact, the bath that I took before I went to that particular place, that meeting, it was the second time I was bathing for the day. So when I came back, I stayed in that particular place, think about 3 to 4 hours. So when I returned back, I said, let me sleep. But I needed to use the restroom. So I went to use the restroom, ease myself. While I was easing myself, I just looked at my shower. I said, why don't I take my bath? Mind you, I never planned on taking my bath when I returned. I said I was going to rest a little. After I've rested, and I'll go and take my bath before any other thing. But me walking into the convenience to ease myself that environment was what formed me. Looking at the shower, and it just dawned on me that I should just take my shower before I go and relax for that particular period. So that was how I actually took my shower. Then wore different this thing. Then before I came to actually relax from the stress of what I went to do. So the same thing is actually applicable to us as humans. We are strongly affected by environment. We either affected positively or we are affected negatively. And this, by environment, we're talking about the people you see, the people you talk to, the things you hear, the things you smell, the kind of people you interact with, the kind of things that they speak into you. You understand? It will go a long way to motivate you, to shape you, and form who you gradually become as time goes on. Understand? For instance, if you are in an environment where everybody believes in average life, there is every tendency that you are not going to be very too different from them, unless you have a kind of exposure from another place, or you have somebody who is talking into you not to live an average life, else you end up living an average life like them. You understand? So that's what you must actually understand, that environment plays a very major role when it comes to your growth and your development. This is Deficit Podcast. You were to like this video and subscribe this channel. Drop a comment if you have any, and I'll talk to you in the next one. As usual, peace.